In my Liverpool home. In my Liverpool home. Why are we here? Why are we here in Liverpool? I'll tell you exactly why we're here in Liverpool. Because I'm about to get on the ferry to the Isle of Man. And I'm going on a solo jaunt. I'm going to go and pop and see my old mucker Keith, who I've not seen for ages. And then I'm going to head off up to Snaefell, the centre of the Isle of Man. It's going to be a wonderful time. Can't wait. It's been a few years, good few years since I've been over there. But I've got all the gear, even got some whiskey in there. And the day is looking lovely. Guess where I am, guys? It's not a big guess because I told you at the start of the video anyway. I'm in the Isle of Man. And I arrived last night and I pitched up on Keith's land here. Stayed in this beautiful accommodation. And I'm going to go and see Keith in a minute. Not seen him for years. I'll probably not film while I am at Keith's because I don't want to invade his privacy. But you know what? It gets better, this place. It absolutely does. I arrived last night and I was cycling along this road and there was just stars out and it was just peaceful and beautiful, and then all of a sudden a big half moon came up. So I was lying there last night with my bivvy open, lying on my sleeping bag with a little whiskey and my pipe, looking up at the stars, thinking, what a lucky man I am. Well, I camped on Keith's land last night. Lovely night as well. Stars were out, moon was out. Oh, it was so chilled. And now I've moved off. Come about 15 mile over some lovely country roads, and I'm set up for tonight in a forest. So what time are we on? 4:15. Still got a couple of hours of daylight. But yeah, this is a nice little find actually. And there's a little reservoir down there, which is not too far. I looked at camping at the side of it, but wasn't looking very appealing. But this, however, was. Got my little chair. So yeah, I'll be chilling out here tonight. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go for me and I'm going to head up to Snaefell and climb Snaefell. So I will get videos from the top of Snaefell. Laters. Yes, I'm a tad drunk because I got here quite early today, and I've been just chilling in the forest, and now I'm going to bed. Haha! Greetings everyone! On the way to Snaefell, the highest point on the Isle of Man, which is over there behind me. I've left all my gear. I've set up my base camp where I stayed last night. I've made it covert. I've camouflaged it up so I don't have to bring all the gear up here, and I'm glad, because that climb up from Ingebrek, I think it's pronounced, reservoir is an absolute nightmare. That would have killed me on my bike. It would have absolutely killed me. So I've left all the gear back there, camouflaged up, and I've just brought the basics, and with just me and my bike. And we're going to head over to there now. So when I get at the top, I'll give you the shout. I've just had the breakfast of doom in the Victory Cafe over there. Gorgeous it was. It was like one of them men v food challenges. A massive bap. It had 3 sausages on it, loads of bacon and an egg. It was fantastic. And now I'm on the final push to the summit of Snaefell, which is up there. It's like Smuggler's Run, that PlayStation game I used to play. But yeah, highest point at Isle of Man, that. And that over there is part of the TT course as well. This is the highest point on the TT. Very nice. Lovely day today, a bit windy still. Northerly blowing in. Scotland over there. Get a good view up here. I'll get a video from top anyway once I get up here. Right, I'm climbing up Snaefell, and I've just bumped into a character halfway up. This man here. Keith's come on his bloody bike in his 80th year. He's bloody cycled from where I bloody camped, and he's come up. And he's not that knackered. He's just pretending. But I thought that bloke doesn't half look like Keith there, and needless to say, it is him. So a proper Isle of Man, that lad. And if I'm as active as him, when I'm that age, I'll be made up. But stunning day. What a beautiful day this is. Keith said cloud was coming in tomorrow, so if I wanted Dewey, get up. I'm struggling to bloody keep up with him now. But yeah, not far from the top, guys. Weird bloke who was following me up the mountain before, I can't shake him off because he's on a bloody push bike following me now. Look at this, nearly 80 years old. He's just climbed that mountain behind and he's here cycling with me. What a legend. Good day today, isn't it, Keith? It's been
500cc.
It's been an absolute... Yeah, I wasn't going to tell everyone you was on an electric bike, but He's given the game a word. Well, what a wonderful day today has been. Hiya, mate. You alright?
Yes.
Right, I brought Keith up to show him my accommodation for the evening.
Ponderosa in the Isle of Man.
This is living the dream in the Isle of Man, this is. Obviously, I just lowered it to make it covert while I went away for the day. And what a wonderful day it's been with Keith over there, climbing Snaefell. He's not done it since 1974, was it, Keith?
Yeah, that's on.
And he's been up again today, nearly 80 years old. And he's cycled up there with me. Legend.
What a life.
Cycling along the promenade in good old Douglas. Oh, it's good to be back. I've left the reservoir where I've been camping there for 2 nights actually, and headed back into Douglas now. I think I'm gonna head down south to like Castletown and stuff. So yeah, lovely day. Weather's been glorious. Wonderful weekend this. Time well spent on the Isle of Man. Right, I'm camped back on Keith's land for tonight, and I've just come out for a bit of a scutch, and I've come down south to Castletown, which is over there. But the reason I've decided to stop here and look across there, because I don't know if you can make it out, but that lighthouse there is what Jeremy Clarkson bought. Sorry, where is it? There. Jeremy Clarkson actually bought that lighthouse, him and his wife. And they upset all the locals because he tried to stop people having access to a footpath which went at the side of it, and he lost. So needless to say, Jeremy Clarkson is not very well liked around these parts. Surprise, surprise. Right, I'm actually in Castletown, and there is the aptly named castle. I presume it's called Castletown after that. Nice though, isn't it? Lovely little peaceful harbour. Yeah, check this out. The ancient market cross. On this site until early in the 18th century stood the market cross. In the year 1617, Margaret Inniquane and her son were condemned to death for witchcraft and burnt to death at the stake close to the cross. Mad, isn't it? Crazy. So weird goings on used to happen in Castletown, didn't they? People getting burnt and things. Lovely place though, must admit. A lovely little spot, this. Pity about its tainted history. And by the runway on the Isle of Man Airport, everybody. That's it over there. I was hoping maybe a plane would land while I'm cycling past here. So that's where my mum and dad would have landed when they came over for the honeymoon in the 60s. And because I was sick of showing you Jeremy Clarkson's lighthouse from a distance, which is still in the distance, decided I'm going cycling up to it. I'm going to go and have a look at it. I've got plenty of time, you know what I mean? I can make my own agenda. So yeah, once I get up towards that over there, I'll give you a shout. Show you what it's like. Right, I've had to lock my bike up there because I've come down towards Clarkson's old lighthouse, and literally can't get any further really unless I'm on foot, because there's like private property signs and everything. Strictly no vehicle access, no fishing, no picnics, no barbecues, no fire, no cycling, no vehicles. So I will continue on foot. I'll get videos of it when I'm there. Well, this is Jeremy Clarkson's old lighthouse. Don't know if his ex-wife still lives there or not. But yeah, the path does go very close to it, I must admit. But like I said, he'd have known it anyway when he bought it. It's in a stunning location though. Look at that, looking south there. And yesterday, looking in that direction, we could see Anglesey in the distance. And just panning round to the Carferman over there, and you can just make out the tower at Port Irving on top of the hill. And Port Irving was the first place I ever went where I felt I was abroad. And I went to Port Irving with me primary school. I was only about 10, and I always remember it. It was brilliant. That's when I got me my love for travel. But yeah, Clarkson's old lighthouse. I'm being watched by at least 3 seals. There's one of them. Oh, there's another one even closer there. Oh, that is beautiful. In fact, there's loads of them. Just staring at me, wondering what I'm up to. I've come down to this little foghorn, look at that. Well, big foghorn. That's just slightly away from the lighthouse there. You've got to think I've got some kind of obsession with lighthouses, I've not. It's just that I find it quite interesting. But I just came down here and spotted all these seals at water. What a wonderful world we live in. Before it gets too dark, I've come to the very first spot that I camped when I came to the Isle of Man on my push bike 8 years ago. And me and Spike headed for this place. And we put our tents here. And we just camped and had a few drinks and just spent the night looking out over this place. Absolutely beautiful, just like it is now. And the next morning we got chatting to a bloke who cycled up here on an electric bike. And he ended up letting me have a go of his bike and off a shot up there, pretending I was robbing it. And that man was Keith, and we've been friends ever since. Mad, isn't it? You know, we got off the ferry all them years ago and we decided to turn left. If we'd have turned right, I'd have never met that wonderful man. But this is where it all happened. Things happen for a reason, eh? Well, this is it, guys. We're coming off the ferry now and returning back to Liverpool after a wonderful time on the Isle of Man. If you've never been over, get over. It's a wonderful place. Really is.